Okay, members and friends, I'm going to call this one, what do you think's going to happen? I'm having problems with my daughter. Obviously, nothing's really changed. And I have no help with this. Like zero. And I thank the BC Liberal government for making my life and my children's life total mayhem. You know? And this stuff about Andre starving himself, I was with him on Wednesday and I brought, honest to God, a chicken thigh that I cut up to pieces, 3 pieces of cheese, which I ate 1, and a handful of grapes, right, to fill a sandwich. Like you have a container and then there's that part for the sandwich. He ate most of those grapes too. And he ate most of the chicken. I think I had 2 little pieces. Chicken. And he ate it all within the hour of our visit. Because I know how he is, right? He's my grandson. And he really enjoyed himself. And he was very happy and confident when he left our visit. Because we made another book. We've made 3 so far. I think it's been 3. And, but my daughter, like, she's not here right now. She stormed off because I make her feel like she needs to do drugs, right?
Oh, I want to do drugs. Now, why shouldn't I?
Fucking go back to that place over there, that apartment block. Don't, fuck off already. I'm tired. And she's stealing my records. And she's been stealing my records for a long time. And she says, oh no, I don't steal in the house. I don't steal from you. I never would. Okay. At one point in the last 7 months, I had $400 worth of canned goods and dry goods and that kind of stuff out of here. Right? That just mysteriously disappeared, eh? I had to put a new lock on there. The point is, I've been asking her for the last month and a bit, right? I can't live like this. I can't keep doing your dishes, cleaning up after you, having you hollering at me. Shut! Leave me out! And then, of course, I'm the mother, so my octave goes up too, right? Because it's natural for me to say, don't talk to me like that. Shut! Oh, fuck, just go away. But she can't have, she has nowhere to go. Today she was laying on the couch before we went out this afternoon. I bought some beef. I'm going to do some canning, under pressure, canned meat. Canned food, right? Canned vegetables. I got some plums or pears hanging off the pear tree. I'm going to maybe try and do something with them next week. Right? As, I'm having panic attack after panic attack because in one breath, she says, I miss home. Even though she's been here, she knows she can't live here, so that makes her miss it. Because before she got kicked out, she had plans. We were building a life. I bought her a bed, better fridge. And that was all taken away. And she knows that she's got a long way to go before she gets her son back, right? So she's taking it out on me. Because she's got nowhere else to go. But then on the other hand, I can't continue having my records, that gap in there getting wider and wider because she's running around at 4, 5, 6 in the morning when I'm sleeping, exhausted, wanting to get high. So she's probably trading them with her fucking buddies. She's doing something with them. She's not playing them, that's for sure. And she's lying to me. Unless, of course, it's my son. Maybe he's taking it to his buddy's house. But chances of that happening are nil to none because that'd be pretty low. And he has no reason. He has CDs. They have these little, he uses those little things, right? Little iPods and whatever, right? flash drives. He's not going to run around with records. He calls me a dinosaur because I got records. But my daughter's friends have record players and stuff. I've seen it for myself. And I'm tired. So, I've been trying to get her to go into this Fraser, regional Fraser Health Rehab Center. Giving her the number. The number's right here. She called, was supposed to have an appointment, didn't make it, called again, didn't make it. And she wants to argue with me today about going there. Right? Because last week, 4 days ago, or whatever it was, 5 days ago, she showed up with some girl that obviously had some problems and told me that was going to be her new roommate. And I'm like, what? I don't think so. I don't think that girl's going to be very good for you at this point in life. Right? Going into an apartment. So, what do you think's going to happen when she comes home? And I'm going to say, I've fucking had it. I'm tired of you stealing my records. That's enough. I have to put up with all this other bullshit. Because it's a lot of bullshit. You're not 17 anymore. You're not 15. You're not 20. You're not 18. You're not fucking 19 anymore. You're 26. I'm 27. And yes, I understand you got problems. And yes, I told her tonight, I said, look, don't feel insecure. You need to start feeling a little confident. Because I said, maybe we'll go downstairs, we'll clear it out. And since you've been getting better, you have been getting better, we'll try and make it so that you can stay downstairs for a while. Kids are in school all day long. They go to their gym, they work out, they go to their friends. My son's hardly ever around for her. You know what I mean? She'd have lots of time to have that little space for herself. Curtain off the living room. They don't even use the living room at this point in life. Right? Give her some time for herself. But I said you can't do drugs. If you start, that's it. What did she do an hour ago? Give me $20, Mom, because I'm holding her money for her, right? So she won't spend it foolishly, right? And I'm like, what for? It's like 10 o'clock at night, 9:30 at night. What the hell? We ran around all day, went shopping, bought food, whatever, and, and you told me you weren't going to do this.
It's not what you think.
I said, look, stop lying to me. I'm sick and tired of it, right? And then, back off. And I'm like, well, then go. If that's what you want to do, go there and give me back my money. Because she lent me $200 from her welfare check so I could pay my fridge. I'm running out of money, right? On time. My bill on time, right? And, she's thinking she's going to move out. I said, last couple of times you tried to move out, you were back at my house 3-4 days later.
Oh, yeah, but I was gone for a week.
Yeah, but, out of a month, you're here for 2 to 3 weeks. So, and you didn't pay rent. And, if you leave again, what, I can see you in about, 4 days from now, 5 days from now? And if I don't, then what happens? She becomes at risk to getting deeper into her drug addiction because, again, there's no one there to fucking stabilize her out, right? And she disappears, back to calling the cops and reporting my daughter missing. These social workers, this is what they've brought her back to. And they're this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. Put it on the record. They are absolutely doing nothing to help my daughter that they helped to create as of today since December 11th to get her out of it. They offered the peer review 3 days before court into the 4th month. She didn't want to go because she knew once she got there 3 days before court, they wouldn't let her out. And she didn't trust her lawyer to speak fairly on her behalf so she stayed behind. She missed out on that one. That I can recall. And then at the 6-month mark or so, a month and a half, 5-month mark, it came in again only because the judge requested it. When we were in that private meeting where the social worker literally lied and the judge ignored it. So along came the program again. Only there was no transportation to get her all the way out to freaking Abbotsford, which is like an hour drive on the highway. And I got an old car. That's not to say that my car wouldn't make it, but I don't have the money in case it doesn't. So I have to be frugal about what I got and use it wisely. And driving my ass with my daughter all the way down there isn't going to solve the problem when my car breaks down. Because it could. With no money. Remember the social worker was supposed to take her? What happened to that? That never happened. My daughter was calling the social worker 3 weeks ago. Social worker would take a week and a half to 2 weeks to call back. And then the last time I seen my daughter seen a social worker, that's when she dropped the bombshell and said, Andre's been starving himself since he's been in foster care. But he's starting to get better now. So don't worry. So she comes home raging. And who does she take it out on? Obviously me, right? So what do you think's going to happen when I say enough is enough? Do I send her downstairs and hope she doesn't start the drugs down there like she was the last time in January when I got her off the freaking streets? After they took Andre? Right? Because I got her off the streets, basically. But by the time I got her back from December 11th, she was a full-blown junkie. You've seen that. There's videos of that. I don't know if she's shooting up or not. Honest to God, I really don't know. She had a bleeding nose yesterday. All of a sudden, it just started bleeding. She says when she smokes crack, she's noticing that her nose is bleeding now. So what's that supposed to mean? I don't know. Like, these are my troubles, that this social worker sits behind her desk and must laugh at it. She must be laughing. I could see the woman, like the cackling hen that she is. Ha 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 ha. Really. That's what she does. As she puts her little pen stroke on the life of my grandson, as if she was the premier of this province. Better yet, the Queen of England, really, because even the RCMP allow this cackling hen get away with it. So what do you think's going to happen to my daughter? Really?